Well, hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this call tonight. My name is Michala Petersen, and welcome to our Freedom Revolution call. Together, we are launching a new season of business, a worldwide movement called the Freedom Revolution. We are here to network with mission-driven people in order to share the message of hope. You have been invited because you are respected, and we would love for you to know what we are up to. This call is meant to be relaxed and fun. Just being here to show your support is enough. You won't have to buy anything or do anything. So over the next few minutes, you're going to hear both inspirational and informational stories of people taking their health to the next level and helping others to do the same. We're also going to talk about the organization that we have partnered with. The Juice Plus company has allowed people all over the world to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. Maybe something will stand out to you, or you'll think of someone you care about who needs to hear this message. So thank you so much for coming. To kick it off, I'd like to ask you a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? Yes? It is so true. You're nodding your head. That's awesome. We would all love to look good, feel good, and live a long and active life. We know it's our job to make that happen, but unfortunately, it can be daunting and it can be complicated, unpleasant, and time-consuming. That's where we come in. Katie, Brittany, and Julia and I, along with thousands of others around the world, are part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution, where we are helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. At the core of health is good nutrition. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are fruits and vegetables and berries. We're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings, fist-size servings, every single day, but almost no one does, and definitely not the variety or the consistency that we need. That's why we love the nutritional support provided by Juice Plus. This is one simple change that has taken our health to the next level. If you've never heard of Juice Plus, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we have to offer. First is the Juice Plus capsules, chewables, and omega blend. I'm supposed to have props here, but I don't. So y'all just have to imagine the bottles. Hold them up if you have them, Julia. Okay, so the Juice Plus capsules are 30 raw fruits, veggies, and berries in a capsule. They're vine-ripened whole produce blended together at low temperatures so it remains raw with the enzymes still active. The water, sugar, salt, and fiber are removed and then put into a capsule or a chewable for kids. So two things that I love about Juice Plus. The pharmacist in me absolutely loves the research. We have 37 published studies. Thank you, guys. Hold those up. Yep, there you go. Gold standard research that is done by independent universities around the world. Juice Plus is proven to support healthy immune systems, improve cardiovascular wellness and quality of life, reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, protect DNA, and promote healthier skin and gums. So what person on the face of the earth doesn't want one of those things, right? And the second thing that I love is we have the Children's Health Study, which is committed to helping entire families. We also have an omega blend that's a brand new launch. It's a full spectrum of omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in a vegan capsule with cold pressed oils from plants like algae, sea buckthornberry, and pomegranate. We skip the fish and go straight to the plant source, which is awesome because there's no burping fish. So if you're interested in growing healthy food, the Tower Garden or vertical aeroponic garden that grows food faster than any traditional garden is totally the way to go. That's what got me interested in this whole gig because you can grow 28 different plants indoors or outdoors without snakes, which is awesome. Our fourth thing that we offer is, maybe third, I can't remember, fourth thing that we offer is the Juice Plus Complete. This is whole food, plant-based drink. It's a protein powder that you can make in a shake or smoothie, in protein balls, and pumpkin brownies that I made today. It's so versatile, and it's packed with protein, fiber, amino acid, fruits, and vegetables. This is vegan, gluten-free. It has a low glycemic index, so it's perfect for diabetics. It steadies the blood sugar, and we all know that blood sugar is a function of willpower. And so if you can maintain that blood sugar at a steady state, you're going to be able to resist temptation more. So the combination of Juice Plus capsules, omegas, and Complete provide a total of over 50 whole food plants every day. Can you imagine your health in 4 months, 6 months, or a year after pumping it full of 6 whole food plants a day, 50 whole food plants a day? We have been eating Juice Plus for over 3 years, and we have noticed more energy, glowing skin, less sickness, better mental clarity. I don't have the cravings that I used to. I definitely am not a Pepsi junkie like I used to be. Our kids have better focus. Our daughter has better eyesight, and they are way less picky than they used to be. So we could share information all day, but I think you're probably sick of hearing me talk by now. The best part of the healthy living revolution are the experiences. Good nutrition helps every disease state, and it's exciting to see how Juice Plus shows up in everyday life. Each person's story is different, yet there are similarities in common. And the neatest thing is that they all can be driven back to the research. So Brittany was going to go first. Sorry. I am excited to introduce Brittany Beckman. I have known her for a long time, and she started her Juice Plus journey about a year ago. So Brittany, take it away.
Okay. Can you hear me?
You betcha.
Okay. All right. So like she said, my name is Brittany Beckman. I am currently a stay-at-home mama. My husband, Sean, and I have 4 children. Ages 13, 11, 5.5, and 3. We were introduced to Juice Plus just over a year ago, like she said, through Mark and Michala. It made perfect sense to us. If I can get 45 different fruits and vegetables into my family and make money while doing it at the same time on my time whenever I wanted, then I was ready to do that. I really wasn't expecting to see much of a change. I thought we ate pretty healthy for the most part. My background is in health science, so I thought I had a pretty good idea of what my family needed. But within the first 2 weeks, we noticed more energy, sleeping better through the night. And what I've loved seeing even more was our taste buds change. We crave more fruits and vegetables now. I didn't get it in the beginning, but it makes sense. If you were to eat more sugar, you would crave more sugar. If you were to smoke, you would crave the nicotine, that sort of thing. So we were flooding our bodies with whole food nutrition, fruits and vegetables and berries, and that's what we were craving. And it was great to see my kids choose or make that choice, like an apple over ice cream or veggies over French fries. And they now know what a grow food is versus a slow food. So we love that. That's what I knew Juice Plus was actually doing something in us, and it wasn't just in my head. I hate to say it, but I was a fast food and soda queen, like a junkie for a while. And I can vividly remember getting my meal and my large soda and then having to throw half of it away and not liking the way that my soda tastes. It was the weirdest thing. And the other thing is, I've been having the complete shakes for breakfast and snacks and not getting that hangry feeling anymore. The other amazing benefit for us, again, like Michala had mentioned, is not getting sick. We haven't been on antibiotics since starting Juice Plus. None of us through the family. No sick visits to the doctor, no missed school days, and the kids take it for free for 4 years. Juice Plus has also given me a community of like-minded people that I can spend time with and a common compassion for sharing the link between nutrition and disease. It's also given me a way to contribute financially to our family, something that I haven't been able to do for the last 4 years since I've been home. I get to raise my family from home, and my kids get to see their mom learning and making a difference. And then what I've learned about nutrition and whole foods over the last year has been unbelievably helpful, as my daughter Lenny was diagnosed with celiac disease a few months ago. Lenny, randomly we thought, was getting sick and spending a ton of time nauseous in the bathroom. And before Juice Plus, I wouldn't have even known what gluten was. But I was able to spot the symptoms and take her to our pediatrician and get her diagnosed. and tested. So since then, since we have been taking part in the Juice Plus Shred 10, we had already been eliminating gluten for about like a third of the month, each month, and it's made the transition into our gluten-free household, that much easier, and we feel so much better for it. Basically, now knowing the major role that nutrition plays in disease and cancer, I feel like I'm obligated to share it, and so I'm sharing happily, because once you know better, you do better.
Thank you so much, Britt. Miss Katie, you are fairly new to Juice Plus as well, but you have an awesome story. So will you share with us your story? I'm going to unmute you. There you go.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay. Yes, like Michala said, I'm Katie Schmidt. I'm from Minden as well. And my husband and my 3 kids and I all started taking Juice Plus about a year ago from talking to Brittany. I should say my kids and I started first. I had been with Brittany at her house, and she had recently started, and Brittany and I have known each other for several years growing up through grade school and been really close, and she was just experiencing this new thing in her life, and she was so excited to share with me, and I just was like, what is she talking about? She shared with me the information about Juice Plus, and like it was for her, it made sense. And it just, like anybody does, you want your family to have the best. You want them to be healthy and have everything. And that was me. No one had ever told me that I was supposed to have 9 to 13 servings, fist-size servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And it concerned me because I knew that's not what my kids were getting. We thought we were healthy, eating fruits and vegetables with every meal. But really we weren't getting the amount that we should. So it just made sense. And like I said, wanting best for my family, we got started on it. I was also just had our 3rd child and was low on energy and trying to figure out how in the world I was going to go back to school because I'm a teacher, and having enough energy to get through the day. And so Brittany and then Michala was talking to me about the complete shakes along with the Juice Plus. And I have had those for a year now, and I haven't gone back to the caffeine with the sodas or even coffee. I just thought it's just extra calories that I don't need. So I haven't gone back to it. And I love the shakes. I love the way I feel. I don't get the fall off of the caffeine. You get the high and then drop off of it. I don't get that at all. And I just love the feeling that I get with it. Just feeling lighter. And the nutritional education, I guess, has been the hugest part. I've learned so much in the last year, and I just sometimes it's hard for me to want to share it because everybody else kind of sees the norm, the fast food, and I just having this education in the last year, I'm like, why doesn't everybody else know about this? We're supposed to be getting fruits and vegetables. So it's been exciting. Also, I just feel like it's a secret that I want to share that everybody else should know, because the norm right now and all the diseases and cancer, my brother having cancer at a young age, it just is a concern of mine, and I don't want that for my family or my friends. So that was a lot of the reason. My son, since starting Juice Plus, we have seen less eczema outbreaks with him. Also, he was one that would get a cold really easily, allergies. He has had not near the cold. We don't have to go to the doctor like he has. He might get a cough if he's up late, but it goes away quite quickly. That's just a couple of the things. And me, like I said, more energy, feeling better. My husband, after starting it, also noticed that he was feeling better. Some of the aches and pains that he had from high school sports, he's noticed in just having a manual labor job that he has felt better when he is having the shakes as well as his capsules. So just excited to share it with everybody and excited to learn more.
Yay, that's awesome, Katie. And you know, what you said is so true. 75% of disease is preventable. And so you're right. I mean, Brittany said it too. Once you know better, you do better. And we don't fault anyone because we didn't know either, right? It's
Right.
just one of those things. All right. And our last story is Miss Julia. She's a nurse and a mama on a mission that I have looked up to for a long time. They used to go to our church. And I'm so blessed to be on this mission with you, Julia, who your daughter is Brittany. So take it away.
Insane. Well, as she said, I'm a nurse, and I've been a nurse in intensive care for 25 years now. Doesn't seem like it could possibly be that long, but my story started off kind of weird. Just Michala's kids came one day, and my kids were babysitting for her, and Mark stopped by to pick up the kids, and he asked the simple question, "So how's work going, Julia?" Little did he know what I was going to respond. But anyway, I told him a little bit about, I'm tired of being on the fix-it side of medicine. I'd love to be on the preventative side of it. I'm just exhausted all the time. My husband was sick of me going to bed at 9 o'clock at night. And plus, I've always been the one to carry the insurance. So those were some of my big things. And him and I had always strived to eat well and wanted our 4 daughters to eat well. And it's like everybody else, you try one thing and it has all these rules and regulations, and you do really well for a couple of weeks, and then boom, you're back to where you started. So when Mark started explaining to me and Michala about Juice Plus, and eating all this fruits and vegetables and it all being whole food, and how my kids could get on it for 4 years for free, it just made so much sense to us, and even my husband. And when you think about how it costs less than a fancy Starbucks foo-foo coffee a day, it's like, how can you not want this for your family? So for us, I started a year ago in July, so I've been on it about 14 months now. And within the first 2 weeks, I had more energy than I had had in 15 years. I was cleaning up supper or doing things around the house, and all of a sudden I'd look up and it was 11 o'clock, and I'd go, oh my God, I should have been in bed 2 hours ago, So that was the biggest thing for me. And then sleeping better at night. I wasn't up so much and tossing and turning all the time. So sleep and energy were the 2 biggest things that I noticed right off the bat. Some of the other things with the shred, that has helped a lot as far as, like Katie mentioned, feeling lighter and just feeling overall better when I'm doing the shakes. 2 of my girls have seasonal allergies, and one of them, I don't think she took any medicine this year when it came around for seasonal allergies. And then my youngest struggles with acne, and that has been so much better when she's been taking it. And, God created us to be able to digest fruits and vegetables. And when you eat fruits and vegetables, your body craves fruits and vegetables. And I used to bake all the time. And sorry, family, I don't bake much anymore.
Unless it's like us for that.
Then I do that. But I don't crave that stuff anymore, the sweets and all that. I open the fridge, and it shocks me every time, because I go to reach in the fridge and I'm reaching for celery or carrots or an apple, or instead of looking for that sugary food. So with all of that, why wouldn't you want to share it with your friends and your family? Everybody deserves to know how great you can feel and how easy it is to feel that good. And with all the disease and horrible nutrition revolution in the world today. Yeah, why wouldn't you want to share it? Thanks, Michala.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you said yes. My life is so much richer for having you guys in it. Before we head on to the next part, I want to share with you a website that you can go to, and it's www.healthylivingrevolution.com. And you can get a free cookbook, all sorts of children's activities, educational webinars, and other free resources for you. So as you can see, our main mission is inspiring healthy living around the world and bringing freedom through improved health. It's important to know that 85% of Juice Plus is purchased by people who are simply customers and not affiliated with the company at all. But there are those that are looking for another type of freedom, and that's where our freedom revolution comes in. So we're going to transition to the company behind Juice Plus, and we're not going to ask you for anything. We simply want to share why we do this business and what it's done for us. Because, you know, perhaps you might be sitting there thinking of someone, anyone in your life who needs to hear what's possible. And so for me, this journey began 3 years ago, or 3.5 years ago almost, with us wanting a tower garden. And within one conversation with a pharmacist friend of mine that introduced me, I realized that I couldn't pick my favorite child, and we needed it at the best price, frankly. And so when I found out that being a rep was only $50, there's no minimums, quotas, or inventories, and all commission levels are permanent, I wanted to get the best price, but I didn't want to share it with a soul. And it wasn't until about 5 weeks into our journey when I really dove into the research, as any good pharmacist would do, 5 weeks into our journey. Anyway, and what I realized then was that I had to message this mom of this kiddo with cancer. And so I messaged her and said, I think I have something that would give you peace of mind that you at least deserve to know about. And her message back to me changed the whole trajectory of my life. And she said, how long have you known about this, and why wouldn't you have told me sooner? And everything changed for me that day. I realized that as a pharmacist, I took an oath to do no harm. And by not telling people about Juice Plus, I was doing harm. And so within 6 months into our journey, I had already helped more people with Juice Plus than I had in almost 10 years as a pharmacist. And I knew that this was going to be my plan A, but I didn't really know my transition out of the pharmacy. And God took care of that one, as fate would have it. We had a little daycare incident that tugged at my heart enough that I never wanted to go down that path again. And so luckily, he put in my path the people who needed me most and who needed this most. And so within 17 months, we hit the top level of the company. And because of that insurance, not only was I able to stay at home without any gap in income, but we were able to retire my husband, Mark, from his family farm that he didn't always love. And now he just helps out whenever he wants. And so although we do know several people in this business who make 6 figures or even $1 million, our real passion is helping people bring in $500, $750, or $1,000 a month. Can you imagine how that amount of money would help your family? Everyone can be helped by that amount of money. And so now before I close out, I'm just going to talk about the 6 principles that our culture stands for. The first is longevity. Juice Plus has been around for 24 years. The parent company has been around for 50 years with the same owner, president, CEO. The second is authenticity. We are who we say we are. You can go to the Juice Plus website and click on every single study. You can watch the 200 different videos of what the experts think. The third is the community. And I light up when I talk about this one because we truly are one team, one mission. You may know someone who was like me and had lost themselves in motherhood and boogers and barf and all of that stuff and just needed a community to wrap their arms around us. And I have never met a more positive atmosphere of people than the Juice Plus community. I think that our product is amazing. I think our business is amazing, but I think the community is the most amazing of them all. Number 4 is quality. Our products are tested 6 times from field to capsule, so there's never been a single recall or lawsuit. We have NSF certification, which means there's nothing in the capsule that's not on the label. There's nothing there's no contaminants. There's nothing additional in it. There's nothing that's lacking. than what's on the label. And third and foremost, it does no harm. Our products are studied in pregnancy, cancer patients, and kids. And I had always asked that question of any product that I was approached with, and nobody has ever said yes to all three of those. So that's impressive. We have 38 published clinical studies. In order to have a drug approved to the market, you need 2 studies on the intended population, and they only have to be 65% effective. So the fact that God's Pharmacy in a Capsule has 38 published studies is nothing short of a miracle to me. The fifth is simplicity. You have heard about the products tonight. We've got the Juice Plus, the Complete. We've got a complete protein bar. We've got the aeroponic growing system. And finally, we've got the brand new Omegas. And then number 6 is being approachable. We believe in inspiring healthy living, but we also believe in inspiring healthy giving. And Juice Plus has been the title sponsor for the St. Jude Marathon. They've donated 10 million meals to the Volunteers of America. They recently donated meals to the hurricane victims as well. And they're donating a tower garden to every single Boys and Girls Club across the entire United States. So that's really something that we hang our hats on too. So to wrap this up, I want to thank you again for joining us, either live or on the recording. We're excited to spread the word about our mission that we're on. And we're looking forward to networking with 2 types of people. The first is people who are ready to invest in their health, those who want to make life a little easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs $2 to $3 a day. Kids can get it for free, and we've found the most simple, affordable, and convenient way to get massive amounts of nutrition into your family. So you can go to bed at night not feeling guilty about what you did or didn't eat, because you know that basis has been covered. And the second type of people we're looking to network with are anyone who wants to partner with us in this worldwide freedom revolution. Maybe you know someone who's dissatisfied with his or her current situation and is looking for a better way. Or maybe you know someone who needs a fun, positive community in order to thrive and be fulfilled. So thank you guys again for joining us on this call. We are so honored to be on this mission that we're on. So I'm going to stop the recording and take any questions.